Hello to all our loyal and new Ladybird designer companions. Have you ever tried on a garment and noticed an improper fit and pulling in the front section? Today, we are focusing on a key body feature, the overly prominent bust. The identification criterion: when you take the front and back bodice lengths, the front bodice length is greater than the back length. If this is your issue, then get ready, because in this tutorial, I will teach you all the precise correction techniques for this pattern, step by step. Let's go! So today, we are going to learn about the first of these body features, a feature that is better described as an overly prominent bust. This body feature is identified when we take the measurements for the front and back bodice lengths, and the difference between these two measurements is greater than 4 centimeters. In other words, the front bodice length is greater than the back bodice length. To begin this correction, I will use a numerical example. For instance, we consider the back bodice length measurement to be 42 centimeters and the front bodice length measurement to be 47 centimeters. You can see that the difference between these two measurements is 5 centimeters, which is greater than the standard 4 centimeters. This 5 centimeters difference is the exact amount that needs to be added to our front basic block. In the first step, I am allowed to consider the front bodice length to be 4 centimeters greater than the back bodice length. To do this, I first take the back bodice length, which was 42 centimeters, and add 4 centimeters to it. The new front bodice length is 46 centimeters. Now I mark the front bodice using this new number 46 centimeters and proceed with drafting the basic pattern. As you can see, there is 1 centimeter remaining, which we will add to the pattern length in the final step. In the next step, I come and add 1 centimeter to the front shoulder slope. This ensures the pattern is perfectly suited for a person with an overly prominent bust. While drafting the pattern, for the shoulder dart where we previously marked 1/20th of the bust circumference on the shoulder, I now take that 1/20th and add 1 to 3 centimeters to it. Here, I choose 2 centimeters, which is the average for a stronger dart. Now, in order to add the final 1 centimeter to our pattern and provide the necessary space for the bust volume, I first transfer the side dart to the shoulder. Next, I draw a line from the bust point to the center front CF line, and another line from the bust point to the side seam. I now cut these sections. With these cuts, we are ready to open the pattern and fully create the required space for that remaining 1 centimeter difference within the bust dart. Now, I first add 1 centimeter to the center front CF line, and I repeat the same process from the bust point side. As you can see in the video, we open up the pattern and incorporate this space. Finally, we redraw the underbust dart. Note that the location of the bust point has shifted. The new dart should be positioned 2 centimeters away from the bust point. With this correction, our front pattern will perfectly fit the overly prominent bust body feature. Finally, to complete our work, I transfer the shoulder dart back to the side seam. Now, my front pattern is fully corrected based on the overly prominent bust body feature and is ready to guarantee you a garment with a flawless fit. Well friends, our tutorial on correcting the pattern for the overly prominent bust has come to an end. You saw how we correctly applied the bodice length difference to the pattern using these professional techniques. Now it's time for you to try this method and prepare your patterns for an amazing fit. If this tutorial was useful to you and you learned the secrets of a flawless fit, make sure to like the video so it can be shown to more people. If you are interested in this category of tutorials, be sure to let me know in the comments so I can teach you more body features pattern corrections. And don't forget to subscribe to the Ladybird Designer channel so you don't miss any of our specialized tutorials. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Until the next tutorial, goodbye.